back to the vlog. Today we're doing a little get ready with me. I've got a job interview that I'm preparing for, and I thought it would be super fun to bring you guys along, kind of catch you up on what's been going on in my life, kind of how I've been spending my time while I've been taking this impromptu break from posting. Really just catch you guys up on what's been going on in my life, and while we're doing that, I'm going to be getting ready for this job interview that I have. I will fill you guys in on all the details on that in just one second, kind of as we get going, but I've got a lot to tell you guys. I'm really excited. I haven't done a get ready with me in a super long time, so I think this is going to be a super fun video. If you guys are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Charlotte. I'm a lifestyle and productivity vlogger here on YouTube. I graduated from the University of Michigan back in April, so we are really like pretty well and truly into the big girl world at this point. We're totally post-grad, looking for my first big girl job, my first big girl apartment. So there's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts in my life right now, and that's gonna be what we're talking about in this vlog. So grab a snack, grab a water, cheers, and let's get right into the get ready with me. So first things first, let's talk about this little break that I've been on for almost the entire month of August. So the other day I uploaded a video for the first time in 3 weeks. Like literally the only video I've uploaded before that one was my August reset vlog. So it has been quite a while since I've uploaded videos and been consistent on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, honestly. Also, I've got my mirror over here, so if I'm like looking this way a lot, it's because I'm looking at the mirror. First things first, while we chat, I'm going in with my primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover Cure primer. This is one of my faves. It works super well. I didn't used to use primer before this, but now I swear by it. But back to the story, I took this like super long impromptu break from YouTube because I just kind of like, I lost my motivation a little bit. Like I really didn't feel motivated or inspired to film anything or post anything, and once you get out of the habit, I've realized it's really easy to kind of stay out of the habit. Like I love YouTube, I love posting content, I love making content, but it is a very labor intensive job. Like it's not something that you can kind of just like do quickly on the side, like during your lunch break or something. Like it takes serious time and serious dedication, and once I kind of like got out of the habit of like spending those hours every day working on my videos or my editing or doing whatever else I needed to be doing, it got so easy to just like stay out of that habit. And on top of that, I really didn't have anything going on in my life. Like I'm living at home, I am interviewing for jobs, but nothing has really come to pass yet. So everything is kind of just on hold right now, like at a standstill. And that was just like the final nail in the coffin for me. Like there was nothing to film. So I wasn't on my constant like film, edit, post like cycle. And it really is a cycle. Like once you get into it, it's really easy. Like if you're already in the cycle of like you're posting, you're filming, you're kind of doing it all at the same time, it's easy to kind of like stay in it. And once you get out of it, it's super hard to get back into the habit. So that's basically what happened to me. I got out of the habit. Like one day I missed one of my deadlines, and that was just like, that was it. It snowballed from there. So that is where I've been. Nothing has been going on, so I haven't been filming anything. So there hasn't been anything to post, which has made me even less motivated to film. So it's really just kind of a vicious cycle that I've been in. But I just posted a video about getting out of the slump that I've been in. It was actually really motivating for me. So I am back full force. I'm really excited to make my triumphant return and get back to making content, making videos, and just like seeing you guys and chatting with you guys a lot. It's really been like, I've really missed it. It's really been a noticeable difference in my life to not be doing YouTube versus when I am doing it. I've been doing this for 3.5 years at this point. So to just basically take almost an entire month off was really weird. It felt like super unnatural for me. So I'm really glad to be back. Okay, so while I let my primer set, I wanted to pick out the perfume that I'm gonna wear for this job interview. I usually do this last, but I feel like I have a minute right now while I'm waiting for my primer to set, and I wanted to tell you guys about the sponsor of this video, Dossier, which is providing me with my perfume, so it's just the perfect opportunity. I have worked with Dossier a number of times in the past. I absolutely love their products. I love their brand. If you're not familiar with Dossier, they create luxury-inspired scents and perfumes at the fraction of the high-end prices. So with Dossier, you can get the exact same scent of a luxury perfume like Dior or Chanel or pick any name brand, but you don't have to pay that luxury markup just for that name brand. And Dossier has also recently started producing their own scents, which are completely original, and I think that's really fun. So I've got one of those to show you as well. So first up for that one, we have the Dossier Original. This is part of their Speakeasy collection. These are scents inspired by classic cocktails, and you guys, when I tell you that this perfume smells so good, I wish you could smell it through the camera. Like, it smells so good. You can see how cute their packaging is, and the perfume just comes right in this little box. And side note, their bottles are so aesthetically pleasing. I love decorating with Dossier bottles. I actually have one. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I've got one that I use as decoration in that little corner of my bureau because their bottles are so aesthetic. But this is the Fresh Margarita and Lime Dossier Original from the Speakeasy collection. Obviously, this smells like a marg, and you guys, it's so fresh. It's so citrusy. It's the perfect like end of summer scent. Oh my god, it smells so good. But I also have a couple of their luxury inspired scents as well that I wanted to share with you guys. So again, super cute packaging. This one is called Ambery Mint. This is inspired by Versace Eros. Super cute. I actually went to Sephora with my mom to smell all of the designer perfumes when I was placing my order at Dossier. When I tell you these scents that are inspired by the luxury brands are spot on, they are spot on. Like, this smells exactly like the Versace Eros name brand perfume that I smelled in the store. But for a Dossier scent, rather than paying hundreds of dollars just for a luxury brand name, you can get any of their scents starting at $29.99. I, for one, really appreciate how affordable their perfumes are. I am just getting into the perfume game myself, and I know I'm not trying to spend hundreds of dollars on one singular bottle of perfume, but with Dossier, you can get all of your favorite luxury inspired scents at a fraction of the cost. This last one that I want to show you guys is called Fruity Jasmine. This is inspired by Dior J'adore. They all come, as you can see, with this little info card. It tells you what notes are in the perfume, what it's inspired by, a little bit about Dossier's mission and how their business works as well, which also includes their awesome refund policy. They understand that it's a little dicey sometimes trying to buy a perfume online because you don't exactly know how it's going to smell. So if for whatever reason you don't end up loving your Dossier perfume, you can send it back for a refund or an exchange, no questions asked. Okay, let's give this one a smell. Oh, this one smells so good too. I might have to go with this one. This one feels the most like businessy to me right now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Fruity Jasmine. Again, this is inspired by J'adore by Dior. I never took French, so I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I'm going to put this aside so we can put it on at the end of the Get Ready With Me, like right before I go to my interview. But a huge shout out and thank you to Dossier for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to check out Dossier for yourselves, I've got a link and a discount code for you in the description below. And you can use my discount code CharlottePratt5 to get 5% off your order at Dossier. So now that we have my perfume all picked out and my primer is set, we are going to continue on getting ready. I didn't prepare any questions. This isn't like a formal Q&A, but I have a feeling that I know what most of the questions would be if I had asked you guys to ask me some questions. So I'm just gonna give you guys just some kind of like general life updates, and if you have any questions beyond those, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to give you guys some insight if I can. Okay, so obviously we kind of already touched on this, but I feel like the number one question is, am I going to continue YouTube? The answer is yes, I'm going to continue YouTube. I feel really bad that I kind of just disappeared and I didn't say anything, so that one's on me, y'all. In the future, if I take another break, I will definitely let you guys know. I'll post like on my Instagram or on like a community tab post or something, but I am going to continue YouTube. I'm not going to take another random break without letting y'all know where I'm going, and I'm hoping that pretty soon, like either, you know, in September or hopefully October, like at the very latest, things in my life are going to be kind of turning around and starting anew. One of the reasons, kind of like I touched on, that I'm kind of in this slump is that I feel like nothing new is happening in my life, like nothing exciting is going on. Every day is really just the same. Like, it feels like Groundhog Day. Every day for me this summer has felt like Groundhog Day. I'm not like leaving the house a lot because there's really nowhere for me to go. There's not really a lot for me to do. that doesn't involve like spending a lot of money. And now that we're at the end of the summer, a lot of my friends have either started going back to school or don't live in the same state that I do, or are just like out of town for various reasons. So that's always a little bit challenging and kind of adds to that feeling of like, wow, there really isn't a lot going on right now. There isn't a lot going on for me personally, and there's not a lot to film. Like, there's not really a lot of content for me to make. Long tangent aside, I am going to continue YouTube. I'm hoping with fall coming up, I'm hoping that I can kind of maybe make some forward progress on the job front slash the moving front. Getting a job and moving down to North Carolina is my plan. If you guys are new here, you didn't know, I'm hoping to end up in the Raleigh area, and the job that I'm interviewing for today is actually in Raleigh, so that's really exciting. Hopefully that's like some good karma coming my way. But I'm really holding on to hope for that era of my life, because I think it's gonna be so exciting, like moving, all the moving content, all of the like first day, first week of a new job content is gonna be so fun and so exciting, and I'm just really looking forward to it. So I promise, if you guys can stick with me until I can land a job, it will be worth it. We are going to be living our big girl dreams. I'm gonna be living my best big girl life out there in the world. And I'm kind of gonna be like getting my life back on track, but we just gotta hold out for a little bit longer before that happens. Obviously I can't tell you guys too much about this job that I'm interviewing for, because I wouldn't want to like jeopardize anything, or I don't know, like give anything away about the company, just because I don't want anything to get in the way of this interview going well. But what I can tell you is that it's for a communications position, which, if you didn't know, I majored in communications in college. That's what I studied. So that's a good sign. And like I said, it's down in Raleigh. It's totally like full-time big girl job, which is super exciting. So if it pans out, then we may be on the fast track to getting onto the life that I'm hoping for. Okay, I just finished with my concealer. Totally side note, this is the NYX Bare With Me concealer serum that I used. I used the shade Vanilla, and I just use that as a foundation like on this part of my face, kind of basically like under eyes, cheeks, eyelids. And I look a little bit scary right now because there's no color on my face. It's just all one color, so we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. This is the Milani blush in the shade Tea Rose. This is my favorite product of all time, I think. I know like cream products are all the rage right now, but I just love my powder products. One little hack that I love to do is put my blush in my like eyelid as my eyeshadow, and it just adds a really cohesive look to my whole face because my eyelids will match my cheeks. I see sometimes people do this with a bronzer, but I just find like with my complexion, for whatever reason, it looks better when I do it with pink rather than brown. So we are just patting this into my eyes. Also, I'm sorry that it gets darker outside. There are major storm clouds rolling in, and I do film with mostly natural lighting. I have a ring light out right now, but it is looking kind of stormy and getting kind of dark outside. So my apologies for that. Hopefully that's not like a bad omen. Y'all know my experience with rain and thunderstorms. Wherever I go, anytime there's an important event or an important date, it's gonna be raining for me. So I think we'll just take this as a good sign. It rained on both of my graduation ceremony days. It rained on the ceremony that we had for just communications students, and then it also rained on the big like school-wide graduation ceremony. It also rained on my first day of school of senior year. I got absolutely drenched in the pouring rain on my first day of classes. So that's always a fun vlog to go back and look at and see just how flabbergasted I was about getting caught in the rain. It rained also on the day that I bought my car, my first ever car. So I think I decided on that day that I'm just gonna use rain as like a good omen indicator. So I think the fact that it's about to start raining I think that means good things for me. Okay, everywhere that I just put blush, I'm also gonna go in with highlighter. This is the Sigma highlighter in the shade Twilight. I got this as part of a PR package last fall, and I use this product all the time. I never used to be a highlighter girly, but now, oh, I'm a highlighter girly through and through. It just adds like such a nice little zhuzh to any look. So I put it on my eyelids. It just, like I said, it adds a little bit without being like, oh my god, I'm wearing sparkles. Because y'all know I do love wearing sparkles. If you go back to any of my previous get ready with me videos. You can see I really like my glitter eyeshadow, my sparkles, my highlighter. It's just, how are you gonna get ready for an important night out or an important event and not put glitter on your face? So we'll just add a little bit on my cheeks. That might be a little bit much. It's okay, it'll buff out, hopefully. And just the teeny tiniest bit on the tip of my nose. Okay, then I'm just gonna go in with the smallest amount of bronzer just on like the edges of my face to kind of like soften it up, warm it up a little bit. This is also Sigma brand bronzer. This is in the shade Light, and this is their matte bronzer. Again, never used to be a bronzer girly, but now I love it. I just blend it right into my hair. Fun fact about me is that I am now a little bit traumatized about blending my products because I didn't blend them well enough for my senior grad photos. And you could see the line of like where I stopped blending my product on my cheekbone. And I had to go in and like edit it in Photoshop after for all the photos. So if you see me like literally putting the brush in my hair back here, mind your business. It's because I'm trying to blend. We're also going to put this just a little bit up here on my forehead. Again, just to warm it up. This interview is online, and let's be honest, the camera quality on a laptop is still not great these days. So honestly, you're probably not even gonna be able to tell that I'm wearing most of the products that I'm putting on my face right now, but it's more about the process. It's more about like me getting ready than like looking any sort of way for the interview. It's like, it's more of a confidence builder. Okay, and then finishing touches, we're gonna put just a little bit on my nose. I used to try and like do the sides, like make it look a certain way, but it looks the same anyway. So I just puff it up right on my nose. Okay, and then finishing touches, we're gonna go in with mascara. I have a bunch of different mascaras that I use, but for this one, I think I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is one of my favorite products ever. It works so well. Hold on, I'll show you the before and after. Okay, so here's the difference. This is with it on and this is with nothing. I think the results speak for themselves. But you guys, I want you to let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram, what videos do you want to see on my channel? Obviously, I'm gonna post like moving content and big girl content, job, you know, work week, work day in my life kind of stuff as soon as I can pull those things together. But in the meantime, what kind of content do you guys want to see? Because I feel like I've done a lot of like summer day in my life or productive days in my life, and they're kind of starting to feel a little repetitive. That's one reason I wanted to do this video, just switch it up a little bit, do something out of the ordinary. But if you guys have anything that you want to see, please let me know in the comments down below. I know in the past I've done like, you know, what I eat in a day or what I spend in a week or something like that. If you want to see something like that, let me know. I'd be happy to do those kinds of videos, like change it up a little bit while we're kind of in this weird limbo. There are the lashes done. I'm also gonna go in with a different mascara. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean. I'm just gonna go put this on my bottom lashes, like the barest hint of this on my bottom lashes, just so they don't look completely bald. But yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know. I will be happy to try my best and make some content. I really though, like, fingers crossed, no promises at all, but I'm like fingers really crossed, like triple crossed, that by the end of September I am going to be in a new city, in a new apartment, with a new job. That's what I'm manifesting. That's what I'm hoping for. I do also want to say I got a lot of super sweet comments from you guys on my previous video, the like getting out of the slump vlog. Just like some really nice words of encouragement. It just meant so much to me. Like, thank you to everyone that commented on that video and on any of my videos. You guys really do brighten my day. Like, it's so nice to hear from you guys and hear how much my videos mean to you. It really did. Like, that was the final push of getting me out of the slump, was hearing how much my videos meant to you guys and how excited some of you guys were that I was back to posting. So I also just wanted to say thank you guys so much for that, because it meant a lot to me as well to connect with you guys again like that. Okay, finishing touch is just a little something on my lips. Again, Sigma. This is the Hydro Melt Lip Mask in the shade Hush. I love this stuff. Sometimes I'll just wear this like as I'm going to bed and just let it rehydrate my lips at night. But there we go. That is the finished look. We'll take my little clippies out and refluff my hair. That is the finished look. But the last thing that I'm gonna do is put on my outfit and put on my little perfume. Like I said, it's a remote interview, but it's really more for me than it is for anyone else. Like, if I'm gonna treat this as if I were going into an office to interview. So let me change into my professional clothes and I'll catch up with you guys in just 1 second. Okay, here is the finished look. I am happy with it. I am feeling professional. I'm feeling ready. I just went with these gray pants. Technically, I think they clash with the shirt, but you're not gonna be able to see them, so it's fine. These are from Target, I believe. Then this cutie little blue and white blouse, and then this black blazer, which is from Lulu's. I'm feeling really professional, really cutie. It's really only gonna be like waist up. They're not gonna be able to see my pants, like I said, so this is POV. I'm interviewing at your company. Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, last steps, I'm going to spray on my little Dossier perfume, little like good luck right before I jump on this call. We timed this perfectly. It's 10:45 right now and my interview is at 11. So for once in my life, I'm running like on time. Here we go. Fruity Jasmine. We are just going to. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this is definitely the right choice. This is fabulous. And there we go. Now I am all ready to hopefully ace this job interview. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along and getting ready with me. Thanks so much for watching and clicking on this video. And again, thank you for sticking with me throughout my little slump and my little hiatus. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Another huge shout out and thank you to Dossier for partnering with me on this video. If you guys are interested in checking out Dossier, don't forget I have a discount code and a link in the description for you down below. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody wish me good luck on my interview and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.